In a rather Shakespearean twist worthy of a tragicomedy, President Donald Trump's latest attempt to redefine democracy as we know it has encountered a rather pesky obstacle: the U.S. court system. Yes, folks, in a move that perhaps surprised no one, except maybe the man himself, a federal judge in Washington, D.C., has decided that some of Trump's grandiose plans on election integrity might not be entirely within his presidential wheelhouse. Judge Colleen Collar-Catelli, who, as a reminder, was appointed by none other than Bill Clinton, took a red pen to Trump's executive order, specifically the parts that would have required voters to produce documentary proof of citizenship. Apparently, the idea of needing a passport to cast a vote was a bridge too far, even in this era of alternative facts and bizarro world politics. The executive order in question was challenged by not one, not two, but three separate groups of plaintiffs. Clearly, Trump's idea of election integrity strikes a chord with quite a few people, albeit perhaps not the chord he intended. The judge, in her infinite wisdom, pointed out that the power to fiddle with federal elections lies with Congress and the states, not with a single man sitting in the Oval Office, no matter how stable his genius might be. Judge Collar-Catelli's ruling is a masterclass in judicial restraint, opting not to block the entire executive order, but rather to target only the bits that overreached like an overzealous reality TV star trying to run a country. She left the provisions on mail-in ballots and citizenship data collection alone for now, suggesting that perhaps those fights are best left to the states. A diplomatic touch, to be sure. And what of Congress, you ask? The Republican-led House is doing its best to push through a bill requiring proof of citizenship to vote in federal elections. This, of course, assumes that the Senate, the great legislative bottleneck, will not have its say. But one must admire the tenacity in trying to change the rules of the game, while the rest of us are still trying to figure out who moved the goalposts. Meanwhile, in a delightful twist of irony, 25 states are considering their own versions of proof of citizenship legislation. It's almost as if states are competing to see who can create the most cumbersome voting process. After all, nothing screams democratic engagement like a series of bureaucratic hoops that would make even the most ardent voter question their life choices. But wait, there's more. In a move that adds a touch of poetic justice, two other federal judges have blocked additional Trump orders seeking to dismantle diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs in K-12 public schools. Because clearly, nothing says "Make America Great Again" quite like rolling back efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in education. These rulings came after lawsuits from groups like the National Education Association and the ACLU, who argued that tying federal funding to the elimination of DEI programs was a bit of a First Amendment no-no. One can almost hear the collective sigh of relief from educators nationwide as they realize they won't have to choose between funding and fostering an inclusive environment for their students. As always, Fox News was on the case, but it seems they encountered the dreaded silence of the White House when seeking comment. Perhaps the administration was too busy plotting its next move in the ongoing saga of governance by executive order. Before we wrap up, dear viewers, allow me to slip in a subtle reminder that if you enjoy this brand of sardonic commentary, subscribing to the channel might just be the best decision you make today. And hey, why not hit that like button while you're at it? Your support fuels this ongoing quest for truth, justice, and a little bit of humor in these trying times. So what do you think, folks? Is the federal court system doing its job in keeping checks and balances in place? Or is this just another chapter in the ever-unfolding drama of American politics? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. As we continue to navigate the tumultuous waters of modern-day politics, it becomes increasingly clear that the absurdities of governance offer a never-ending source of both bewilderment and amusement. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember to keep a sense of humor about it all.